Good to see you back. Don't know how many people will be turning out tonight. I say this every single week. You blink and a whole week's gone past again, and it only felt like, actually, it was only a couple of nights ago that I was on live here. I did do a Zoom private platform mediumship on Sunday night, and that's what it feels like only a few nights ago. Technically, it was. But it's been a whole week since I've done a live feed, but it's really good to be back. I am, as you can see, I am back using a third-party platform streaming thingamajiggy, and I'll see how we go with this evening, because we have had issues with it in the past. Fingers crossed it will be okay. Now, we'll just wait for some of you to jump on. Now, I should be streaming to Instagram. I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if it's not working, but if it's not meant to be. And on cue, here comes the cat. It's like she knows I'm going live, and she always waits for the right moment to hop up on my lap. Come on, darling. Up you get. Come on. Quickly. I need to get you settled. Come on. Come on. So I can see there's a few of you on here now. So let me know that you are on here watching. I'll just wait for Julie to jump on. I'm assuming that Julie's going to be joining us this evening. I never know. We've all been so busy, and it's like, hang on, we'll just put this little one down here on my lap. Let's get you comfy. Let's get you sorted. You all comfy now? You good? Now let me know you're on. Let me know that number one, that you can hear me, because I have had trouble with this software the last couple of months, and I really haven't used it for about a month, and I just had to iron out some glitches with it. So I'm assuming it's working. I'm assuming you can hear me. So please let me know that you hear me by just popping it in the comments there, along with where you're watching from. You're all jumping in now. Now, hello, Maddie. Thank you for joining me. Gayleen, thank you for joining. Thank you for letting me know, Gayleen. This is a thing. She's on my lap. Now she doesn't want to stay. Up, down, up, down. She never comes near me when I'm doing these live, when I'm sitting here doing work. As soon as I'm live, here we are. And it's like she has good days and bad days. And last week, it was just like she just kept looking at me, and that's why I said you got this look, this knowing, and I'm like, oh geez, and now all of a sudden she's perked up again this week and eating a lot of food and being very vocal and being back to a normal self again. So I don't know what's going on with this little one. As you know, that she is 19 now, so every day with her for me is very special. So I try to make every day worth it for her. Hello, Scott. Hello, Rita. Thank you for letting me know that. Melissa, hello. Karen, hello. Thank you for joining. Now, if you can just let me, if you would please like and share the live feed for me, and let me know that you have done that by popping it in the comments section there, along with your question or comment. If you can just put it all in the same comment for me, it would really help me out, because I can only see about 4 comments at once, and they go up because I do get a number of you on here, and I miss them. So if you think that I have missed it, please feel free to repost your question or comment, but please don't spam me. Please don't spam me. It's I am streaming across multiple platforms this evening. According to this, I should be doing Instagram as well. If it works, it works. But I am a big fan of Facebook with these lives. I'm also streaming to YouTube at once, and so I have a number of you on here. So I'm not being rude if I don't get to you. It is nothing personal. It's just the way it rolls when I do these live feeds, as many of you know. I do try to get through as many of you as I can. Now, as many of you know, I did the platform, the mediumship platform, to raise some money on Sunday night for Sassy. And I do thank each and every one of you who did come to the platform. It was a little bit different, wasn't it, to to one of these live feeds when we could all see each other, and it was just all mediumship for the evening. So it was nice. I enjoyed it. Thank you to those who did come. I appreciate you. You know that. And hopefully we'll have another one in the not too distant future, and maybe I can entice some more of you to come in and sit in on that platform. And it's different to what we do on here. I can see you. We're having one-on-one conversations when we're doing the Zoom platform mediumship evening. Thanks, Scott. So I hope you did enjoy it and you're not just saying that to be kind to me. Who else have we got here? Good evening, Jenny Louise. I think Julie has forgotten me. If she does turn up, she turns up. I know that last week, wasn't it? Something happened, so she couldn't make it. Good evening, Amy. Thanks, Dawn, for sharing. No, Julie's here. Thank you, Dawn, sharing. Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you very much, Lee. As you can see there, Julie has read out the riot act for you all, how I like to roll. So I'll just be specific here. Please don't ask me any medical questions. Please do not ask me any legal questions. I do not answer them on these live feeds. I'm not a doctor and I am not a lawyer. And it's a legality thing with here, Facebook, sorry, no go. So don't even ask me that. Now, when I do the mediumship, I do tend to keep to a minimum on these live feeds because it's quite fast paced. I am an evidential medium, so I do prefer to bring evidence through so you do understand who I've got. And that requires getting an answer to you from you straight away. And we do have lags on here, so that's why I tend not to do mediumship. I have been reading today, so I am a little bit tired also. I come home, I've got stuff to do when I get home, and then here I am, chuck a bit of lippy on. Here I'm back again doing this again. I'll have my dinner after I finish. Now, Melbourne people, who have we got from Melbourne? Because I do have the Mind Body Spirit Festival coming up in Melbourne in 2 weeks? I think it's 15th, 16th and 17th of November. It's only going for 3 days this time at MCEC, Melbourne South Bank. And I am taking pre-bookings now for it. And my Saturday is getting full. If you're thinking about coming in on Saturday, I've only got a handful left in the morning and a handful left in the afternoon if you're thinking about coming in on Saturday. Sunday and Friday are a little bit more flexible, but if you would like to pre-book from Melbourne, inbox me. I'll give you the times I've got and the options. I'm doing 15-minute readings and half-hour readings if you're coming in. Now, I'm only saying that from experience with Sydney. I was literally booked out 3 hours in advance. I'm not making it up. I remember on Saturday by 10:30, I was booked right up until 4 o'clock that afternoon. Just saying. Now, Christchurch also, I'm coming there at the end of November for the Body, Mind, Spirit Expo at the stadium. Again, I am taking pre-bookings. I did put it up last night because people were sneaking in and asking for the pre-bookings, and I have been booking people in for Christchurch, and I literally am nearly already half full for the entire weekend. And again, if you would like to have a reading with me there, again, inbox me and I can give you all of the options. That's for people in Christchurch in New Zealand. Okay, good evening, Jenny. Thank you for joining. Good evening, Paula. Thank you for joining. Good to see you all. Liana, thank you. You're still there, I see. Countdown, lovely. The discussions that we had today. So you make sure you keep me posted. Tash Ann, hello. Thank you for joining. And Trina as well. And Rachel. Sorry, I keep missing all these people, and sometimes when I get off later on, I go back and look at the comments. I think I've missed people, and I don't know if the comments are not showing during the live feed. I don't know. I apologise if that's the case. I don't know what goes on. Technology can be your friend or it can be your foe. Now, just bear in mind, I do turn these comments off after the live feed now. It just cuts down. I've noticed it cuts down on the scammers that jump on afterwards and pretend that they are me. and that to send friend requests and got messages. It's not me if that happens, just saying. If you want to book a private reading with me, it's going across the bottom of the screen. I've just recently updated my website, and you are now able to make bookings directly through the website, which is thepsychicpinup.com.au. You can book in face-to-face with me at Port Kembla. You can do Zoom phone readings. I do offer 15-minute phone readings as well if you just have that 1 or 2 questions that doesn't require a full reading. So I do offer 15-minute readings there. It is on the website. And also Goulburn, I have put up there my next reading day, and my last reading day for the year in Goulburn is on the 22nd of November. I think I've only got 3 spots left for that, but the option is up there on the website. Just saying. Now let's get into some of these readings here. Let's have a look. So let me know that you have liked and shared. Pop that in the same comment section there, along with your question and or comments. And Julie, can you please send me through the list of the people who were shared, please, because I can't see it at this end. I'll just pick it up here on here. If you can just send that through to me, please, darling. Thank you very much, Lee. Now, where are we? Where are we? Where are we? Okay, Tasha, and you said liked and shared, but there's nothing after it. I can't go back. You need to put it all in the one section, please. Thanks, Julie. Anel. How do I know you, Anel? Have I read for you before? Your name's familiar. But look, what I'm getting here, you're talking about will your business go well? Obviously I'm not familiar with what the business is, but what I'm hearing here is that there's more planning, or I feel like that there's something else in the mix here that needs to be addressed before we can move forward. I feel like I've got other ideas. I feel like I also need to talk about further planning as well. Now, I have to also say this business as well. Do we have a connection outside of the country that you are in? Because I feel like I need to be talking about overseas or something. So what are you saying? Will it sell? It will sell. That's why I said I feel like there's something else that needs to happen with this prior to it selling. Now, I am picking up a number 2 with this. Now, I don't feel like 2 weeks. It could be 2 months. It could be February. Now, they're just telling me that there's a few other things that need to be looked at prior to it happening. So is it on the market yet? Okay, you need to let me know, is it on the market yet? And I'll just move on while I get information, or move on. Dawn, I'm sort of like not really doing mediumship this evening, but when I'm just tuning into you, and I'm here. Okay, I have a couple of females around you, and I am writing down mum as I'm doing this. Mum, as I'm doing this. Now, what I'm picking up here is I feel like we've got people like this, and I feel like there is underhanded things going on, if that makes sense. So I'm going to say this is connected around finances. It's connected around property here. And I'm just hearing here, I'm hearing chin up, stand tall, stand in your power with this. I'm hearing that it's a long slog. Sorry if that's even a word, a long slog. Like I feel like it's an ongoing thing, and it possibly will be a long ongoing thing. So basically, strap yourself in and get ready for the ride with that. But it will sort itself out. Okay, so hope that helps you. Now, again, I'm not scrolling back, guys, so you need to keep reposting your things with the liked and shared and the comments, please. I'm also open to be talking about spiritual things, spiritual developments, if you want to pick my brains about that as well. In fact, I've got podcasts coming out with all of that stuff, which is work in progress at the moment. I'm very excited about that, the Anything and Everything spiritual podcast, where we really debunk and do some deep dives and talk about anything spiritual. Where are we up to? And they'll say, yes, your business is on the market. Yeah, I just feel like either we've got a connection with somebody from over water. I feel like there's something in the mix here, or something else needs to happen prior to it being sold. Whether we've got somebody that is coming in asking questions and you've got to do something for it to sell, but it will sell. Okay. Righty. Bella Rose, thank you for liking and joining. Hang on, let me just see what Julie sent through here. Okay. So that's why I said I asked that you like and share. Julie's sending the names through to me who has liked and shared. Now, Bella Rose, I just missed that. 10 years of hell, will it end? This is the thing. There becomes a point when things can't get any worse. And it's like when you hit the bottom, you've got nowhere else to go but to come up. And the 10 years of hell, I'm going to say here, I feel like I also need to be talking about finances as well with this. Now, I am being shown an influx of money. I am being shown here that finances will improve if that's one of your issues with this. But I feel like I need to be touching on family. I feel like I need to be touching on relationships as well as work. There's a whole heap of things in here which you can't really debunk in a mini read here. But I'm going to say there only becomes a point where you hit the bottom and you'll be coming back up. Now, I'm going to say come New Year, there will be new things on the horizon, but they're just asking me to pass on to you. Just be mindful. I know you're going to say, I do, but they're asking me to be mindful of how you word things and how your thought process is. So every time something happens, you have a tendency to look at the negativity of it and not the other's perspective with it. Because there's also this even thing going on. I'm hearing karmic with this, so I hope that helps you. Where else are we up to here? Okay. Elise, is that a medical question, darling? Because I do not answer medical questions on live feeds. Sorry. Okay. Gayleen, thank you for liking and sharing. Now you're asking for a general, okay? Nothing in specific, just whatever spirit gives you. Is that right? Because that's what I'll give you. So they're asking for a general with you. Now, have we got family celebrations coming up? Because I see that there's going to be either a gathering coming up around you or around your house or family. I do see some celebrations coming up around that in the next couple of months for you. And I do see you being quite happy and quite stable and happy and comfortable in your skin and your home life. And it's like, I'm really happy with where I am. All right, so they're just showing me that's going to happen for you in the next couple of months there. You tend to have you tend to overthink things a little bit and stress about the most little things. They're saying, don't overthink. Just go with the flow with this, because they're saying you're sort of like changing your mindset as well. Do you understand what I'm saying with that? Hang on, let me just get this little one. You're not having my water. She's got her eye on my water and she's not having it. Off you go, darling. Go and sit down. So, but what's the creative thing that you've also got as well, Gayleen? Because they're saying that there's a lot of creativity around you, but to think outside the box a little bit more with your creations. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Yolanda, okay, thank you for loving and sharing. Thank you. Anything coming up with you? Family moving soon? Okay. You got so much. Yes, I do see move, darling. I do see a move. Now, I don't think it's as soon as what you are hoping, though. I think we've had a discussion with this before, haven't we? Don't quote me on it. It just feels like it's familiar energy that I'm reading with this, and I have to talk about again. I feel like I was talking around about January, February, March, around that time. I feel like I need to be talking about with the move for you. So I hope that helps you. Where else are we up to? You're welcome, Galen. Hope that's helped you. If you're all wondering what I'm doing, I write and scribble when I read. So that's what I'm looking at when I'm doing my readings. Now, who else have we got here? Jenny Louise, you're asking for a general. Okay, darling. All right. Now, spring cleaning, they're talking about decluttering. They're talking about moving things out, moving the energy around in the house that you are in, if that makes sense. Hope this is making sense because I've got no idea what I'm talking about half the time. Now, you got a lot of things going on in your head, and I just feel like I'm repeating the same thing I just told Gayleen. It's very, very similar energy that I'm picking up with this. What are you waiting for? Are you waiting for some news, or are you waiting for a situation? Because I'm just being told here that there seems to be delays or disruptions, or every time you think that something's right on track, it changes again. And I'm picking up this frustration around this as well. Now, you've got a daughter, haven't you? I feel like I need to be talking about daughter, and I feel like I need to be honouring a birthday or celebration around that as well. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Now, where else are we up to? Zoe Tyler is asking for a general, and general it is you will get, darling. So I hope that helps you. Okay, if you've been a little bit down lately, things are changing for you. I'm just hearing here that your luck's changing, and I'm just being shown here. It's like, you know, when you have this spate of good luck of winning little things, or maybe raffles, or what do you call it, lucky door things or whatever. I just feel like I've got this happening around you in the next couple of months, and it's sort of like I feel like it's a bit of a pick-me-up, and I feel like it's a pick-me-up that's going to be happening for you. I also feel like the number 4 is important around you as well. So if you're looking for numbers or whatever, I feel like 4 is relevant. The number 4 is relevant for you. So hope that helps you. Okay, who else have we got here? Anything Rachel Burgess liked and shared, anything general for me, general it is for you too. Guys, I do prefer to work with specific questions. If you are asking me general it is what it is that you are going to get. Okay, thanks for the update, Julie. People are sharing. I am asking that you like and share the live feed, and Julie is sending names through, so thank you. Now, the general that I've got here, I'm being asked to pass on to here for you, darling, that you need to understand that you are good. They're saying that I've got words of encouragement for you. It's like you can do it. It's a bit of inspiration for you. So this is where I'm going to put it back on you and ask you, are you going for a job? Are you going for something else that you feel like you're not good enough for? Or there's something like this that's coming up in the mix for you in the next couple of months, and they're saying, jump, you'll be great. You'll be great at it. So I hope that helps you. Okay. Good evening, Justine. Thank you for liking and sharing. Okay. Now, Lily. God, once I get the cat in here, I get fur flying around, and that's why I keep pushing the fur out of my face. Now, Lily was asking, you're asking when will you sell your house? Is that right? So let's just see if I can tune into that with you there. So, okay. Now, the thing is, I feel like I've got a couple of offers that I'm not really phased about or a little bit disappointed. And I'm picking up a number 4, even though I was talking about number 4 with the last person. I'm timings with me for number 4 is like 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months, the month of April with this. But I do feel like I've got a couple of offers or a bit of disappointment around it. So I just feel like what they are saying it's worth, possibly we are going to have a little bit of a reduction with that. So don't be disheartened with that, because I just see that once all that happens and it falls into place, then we're moving on. Okay, where else are we up to here? Okay, Bree, another general. So general it is. General it is. For Bree, time for you to recharge, darling. I know we've got a few more months before Christmas. Actually, it's not really when you think about it. We're going into November this week, and then Christmas. So really, we've only got about another 6 weeks, haven't we, before we start slowing down for Christmas time, Christmas, New Year. Mind you, I am taking a month off, probably from around about the 22nd of December right through till towards the end of January. Just to let you all know, I will not be available. I will not be doing live feeds. I will not be available for readings during that time. It's a bit of R&R. Now with you, Bree, I'm hearing here that you need a little bit of time out to recharge. So possibly a little bit of burnout is on the cards for you. So just be a bit mindful of that and make sure that you put time aside later on. I'm hearing Christmas time and actually a good break, a good rest for you. So hope that helps you. Okay, let me just have some water. So those who've just jumped on, I do ask that you like and share. Please let me know that you have done that. And I am also streaming to Instagram if it's actually working. I've got a feeling it's not actually working. And also YouTube at the same time. So I may be going off doing a little bit of YouTubing as well, reading for the YouTubers. Whew. Where are we? All I can see is Julie's comment about not spamming. So please don't spam me. You are welcome to repost, but just be mindful that there are other people here and we're trying to get people. So Bree, you're saying you have leave in January. Yeah, it's I feel like it's overdue with you and it's well needed. So you understand what I'm talking about. Nobody else needs to understand. And guys, just remember when I do these readings, I do, they're only mini reads. I only briefly touch on things. I am mindful of information that I do give out when I do these readings because anybody can access these live feeds. So I'm just a little bit mindful as well with the information that I do give out. Okay, so I hope that you understand and we're all mindful with that. Okay, Shawana, sorry if I pronounced that incorrectly. You're after a general, and general it is that you get. Sorry, just got Julie updating my thing. Okay, thanks, Julie. Now, Shawana, you need to be standing your ground over a certain situation or a certain person. Who is it that you are letting walk all over you? Or who? I feel like I've got a couple of people here. And I feel like this has been ongoing. And I feel like if you're not careful, you're going to find yourself in the same situation again. It is now time for you to stand your ground. Okay? I know that it would be pissing a few people off, but it is what it is. And you cannot please everybody. I am hearing family also with this as well. It is what it is. And if people can't respect you, so be it. It's it's about time that you start making yourself happy, if you understand what I'm saying with that. Okay, what's the big googly eyes for? I don't understand a lot of emojis, and it's hard for me to see a lot of things on here. I just saw big like Google eyes, like ghost eyes from you. Where are we? Now, Alyssa Volman liked and shared. You're after a general also. So general it is. Everyone's after generals. Okay. You thinking about a new business, lovely? Okay, what's the ideas you've got? Okay. If you are not thinking of new business or you got these ideas, they're showing me here that you have the capabilities of doing this. You have creativity, you are able to make things happen, but I just feel like you need to think outside the box here and get things rolling. So do you understand what I'm talking about with that? Okay, and I forgot who I was reading for because I've lost you on the screen there, but I'm just hearing here thinking outside the box around new business and new ideas with that. Big changes around March next year with work as well, I'm hearing with this, and possibly to do with further education. So Alyssa, what's that? Yes, hang on, I've lost you then. I've lost you then. So yes, a business that I used to need to get back in, maybe a fresh perspective. So you understand what I'm saying with that. I'm just being shown here that there's something to do around some further education. And I don't feel like it's education to teach you. I feel like the education is more so to do with, you know, when you go to these seminars and you get yourself all riled up and you're fist pumping and high fiving. I feel like it's something like that you need to go to. Okay, who else have we got here? So those, let me know if liked and shared. Mim Kelly, okay, you're asking guidance around relationship and relocating, please. This is the thing. Why do I feel like I got all these things bottled up? I feel like I'm either hanging on to something that I need to be releasing. Is that to do with the relationship, or is that to do with the relocating? Because I feel like I need to be releasing something here and just throwing caution to the wind and accepting what the universe is presenting to you, because I honestly feel like you're trying to hang on to something here. Okay, and this is what I say to people, and a lot of my readings today had the same theme, and one of the things I kept getting the messages from with these readings is that we can't control everything. We can't control what the universe is throwing, and we try to control as human beings. And I have to say here, all you can do is control the way that you react to it. And I just feel like there needs to be this level of acceptance here, and releasing to the universe and understanding that they got your back. So that's what the message I've got for you this evening for that. Okay, now Elise, with the hyphenated name, can't see it. I just see Dobos at the bottom. So you're asking for a general as well. Right, darling. Anybody around you pregnant at the moment? Because I'm hearing that there's pregnancy around you, pregnancy announcement. It's not you, darling. It's somebody else around in your circle, family or circle, that I'm picking up there as well. And generally, I'm going to say this is on the next 3 months, possibly something that's coming up around about Christmas time for you. Hello, Tammy. Thank you for joining. You always forgot. So you are an hour behind. And I think I did see Athena pop on there, but I've lost your comment there, Athena. I think that you are there. So sorry, come back and say hello to me. I was just saying, Elise, so you understand that? Do you understand what I just said, Elise? Because I've got no idea. I just pass on the messages. I just channel it and pass it on to you. Now, Athena, I was just saying that I'm opening up for pre-bookings. So everybody wants pre-bookings with me. It's advisable to pre-book for Melbourne because half of my Saturday is pretty much gone already. I'm a lot more flexible for Sundays and Fridays, but Saturday is pretty much, I think it'll even be full before I get there, if you're thinking about coming in on the Saturday. Who else have we got here? And Ivor, no, darling, I'm not seeing it anytime soon. I think we've had this discussion before, haven't we? We have had this discussion. Now, the thing is, they're showing me the work. You've done work. You've been doing work. You're getting frustrated with this. I can promise you that that person is coming, but they're not giving me a time frame. And I'm not seeing it anytime soon. And when I talk about anytime soon, when I'm doing these live feeds, I'm going to go the next month, 2 months with this. Now, I feel like the next person that comes in will tick the boxes here. I feel like you've had to do the work to get to where you are, okay? Because they're just showing me here that your vibration is rising with that, and you're a little bit more discerning with who you will not, or what you do and what you do not want in a person, okay? So I hope that helps you. Who else have we got here? Your book, will you, Athena? I'm not saying that for you. I mean, if you want a book, yeah, great. But I'm just saying if you want to put the word out there with the bookings. Where are we? MJ Lindeo, thank you for sharing. You're welcome, Anne. So what was your question about jobs, because what I'm picking up here is changes. They're just saying changes. So is that to do with the job that you're going for? I'm going to say that there is a change coming around your work. So I'll say, yeah, I do feel like it's, I do feel favorable with that. I am picking up a number 6 with that. Have you gone for job interviews yet? So 6 days, possibly next week. I feel like we'll be hearing news around this. 6 weeks, possibly we could be in another job in 6 weeks. So hope that helps you. Where else are we? Okay. So if anybody's wanting to book a private reading with me, it's running across the bottom of the screen. I've just updated my website, and you are now able to book with me directly through on my website, which is thepsychicpinup.com.au, and all the options are there, the times are there. I know that I've got availability on Thursday for readings and Friday. Then we're becoming a little bit scarce because the following week, then I'm down in Melbourne, and then that throws all of my readings out of whack, and I think I'm only home for a week. Then I'm over into New Zealand, and then I'll be back probably around about mid-December, and then I've only literally got a week or 10 days or something at work, and then I'll be off for a month. Just saying, guys. So try not to book in, right at Christmas time, because I don't think it'll be happening. So you're looking for a different job field, going for a job interview tomorrow. You're welcome, darling. So it may be 6 days that we're hearing about this, and then moving into another role in about 6 weeks, which will pretty much be up around Christmas time anyway. Okay. Where are we? I'm not doing any mediumship this evening, guys. I'm sorry. I did do a whole mediumship show on on Sunday evening. I did a Zoom reading where mediumship platform where we're all looking at each other, and I was giving everybody their own individual readings. So no mediumship this evening. The lag's too long for me when I'm giving out evidence. So I'm going to do another one of those shows in the not too distant future. Okay, so Candace liked and shared. Whereabouts in New Zealand are you, lovely? I'm there at the end of I can't even talk January, November. You're after a general, so we'll give you a general as well. Darling, you're very intuitive, aren't you? Okay, you have things happen to you that I just feel like you can't really explain, or you believe that these things don't happen, or why is it happening to you, and unexplainable things. And they're asking me to pass on to you to be a little bit more open to be receiving messages from Spirit. Okay. Now, I also have to talk about a bit of a declutter around your home, or a bit of not a clean up. I just feel like we need to go through and rearrange things. When all the things that we've collected over the year, and I feel like we need to be going in and saying, do I need that? Nah. All in preparation for the new year. They're asking me to pass on to you, because I do feel like I've got a little bit of stagnant energy around there, and it's nothing nasty. It just means that I know myself when I have a big clean out and go and do the housework and really, really do the housework, and you feel so much better afterwards. So I do feel a little bit stagnant around there. So just be a little bit mindful with that. Okay. So, but saying that also, and here I am saying, no, I'm not doing mediumship, but you've got a grandfather here in spirit. If it's not your grandfather, it's a great grandfather. But I'm also feeling like he liked to have a few little drinky poos in his time. So quite social. So I hope you understand that. Okay. Where else are we? Okay, which one, Gigi, would you like me to answer? I'm not going to answer the engagement one, darling, because it's that's surprises, that one. You're asking about, will you get a home? And I'm just saying here, I'm hearing here, yes, you have the ability to manifest, and you have the ability to make things happen. Now, you need to start being a little bit more proactive to be getting to what you want. It's not like it's going to be handed to you. They're asking me to, all these ideas that they're giving to you. You've got all the tools here to make all of this happen. And it's like, I just feel like sometimes things are in the little bit too hard basket, and it's just like you just got to rip the Band-Aid off and make things happen. Okay, so I hope that helps you. And Candace, you understand what I just said there? Yes, Drinkies. Yes, quite funny. He was a bit of a funny bugger in his time, if that makes sense. Who else have we got here? I'm going to do more mini reads for 5 minutes, and then I'll start pulling cards for people so we can get through a lot more messages for you. Gigi, you are welcome. Just while I've got you, Gigi, do you have a damp issue where you are living? I've just got that smell. You know that smell. People will know what I'm talking about when there's that damp, and you know when you smell a little bit of mold. I'm smelling that. So you understand that. So that's the issue with that. Okay, so I'm smelling it, and that potentially could be an issue. Okay, so I'll leave that there. Okay, so yes, so you understand that. Awesome. Not awesome for you, but I know what I'm reading for. So redirect the tools, try to redirect the energy. Candace, thank you. Lots of love and healing for everyone here. Have I read for you before? So like, I know the name. I know the name. Now, what we're going to do here. The Rider-Waite's. What are we calling them on this channel? Okay. What do we call these? What do you mean, Julie? What happened? What do you mean? Tammy Wildheart, you win. Blunts. Athena came in a close second. Okay. What do we call these cards? What do we call these ones? These are Oracle. Oh, did I go down for a bit? I'm still here. I'm back. Screen came up with orange and what? Gulls? What are gulls? Okay, Tammy won again. She came in first with Kim in a close second. Okay. Oh, well, it's funny. That's how spirit works. Maybe the last thing I said you weren't supposed to be hearing. Now, do we want angel cards? Seagulls? Black? I love it. Birds? Seagulls? Interesting. Now I'm hearing split ends. 6 months in a leaky boat. I just spent 6 months in a leaky boat. I can't wait to get back there. Can't wait. So we want angel cards as well. These ones. Maybe that's just my spirit animal. Who knows? Wonder what seagulls represent spiritually. They're a pest to me. Maybe it's because I'm a pest. Probably a pest. Now, do we want these ones as well? These ones with the worded answers. So I called these ones fortune cards, didn't I? So let's work off 4 decks today. And this is gulls flying into my life. So are you talking about pests flying into your life or gulls flying into your life? Strange things. Oh, look, my whole life's strange. Nothing's normal for me. If it's normal, I ain't doing it right. Now, all right, so this is the way it rolls. So those who are new, we spend the last 15 minutes pulling cards. So hopefully everybody will get a answer or to their question or a little message for the week. And I run off tarot cards, which we fondly call the blunt cards. I run off the modern oracle, which we call the fluffy cards, those who are too scared to have a blunt card. And we're running off the angel cards, which are a nice card for answers to your questions. And then I'm also incorporating the fortune cards. That's the only way I can call these, the fortune cards. And they are, again, answers to your question or answer to your question. So you've really got a choice of angel or fortune for the answers that you're after. For something a little bit more general, we're going blunt or we're going fluffy. So let's do this. Let's go. Alicia is after a blunt card. So you've got here Ace of Swords. Now, swords are all about thoughts, the way you think. Aces are a beginning. It's a beginning of something. But when I see this card, this is a very powerful card for me, and it's about cutting away ties, new beginnings here, and also standing in your power. So you may find that there's a few things that need to be cut out of your life in order for you to move forward. Also, I'd say it's a bit of a double-edged sword thing happening here too. So you may lose something. You may need to lose something in order to gain something. Okay, Maddie Hunter is after an angel card. So Maddie, you've got here, your answer to that is unlikely. Okay, sorry about that. Your answer to that question is unlikely. Gayleen is after a blunt, please. So Gayleen, for you, we have the Queen of Swords, another swords this evening. Now, when I get kings, queens, pages, and knights, the court cards generally indicates to me people around you. Now, when I see this, particularly in a reading, it's sort of like heads up to me that there is a feminine energy around you that can be a little bit masculine and a little bit blunt. And sometimes they could be a bit of a thorn in your side. So just be mindful of that person in the next week, because I feel like they're very opinionated as well. Sarah Ross is after a blunt. So Sarah, you are after the Hermit. You've drawn the first major arcana for the evening. Now, the Hermit is all about seeking wisdom. It's all about you retreating and reflecting within yourself to get the answers, possibly even sometimes to be talking to somebody who is a little bit wiser to get advice from as well. The Hermit to me also indicates the Virgo season, mid-August through to mid-September. Now, this generally could be to do around relationships as well, somebody around you who is a Virgo as well. But I feel like you need to be withdrawing within yourself with some answers over the next week. Rachel is after a blunt, please. So Rachel, another major arcana for you. This is Justice. Now, when I see this card coming up, it's number one, it's a reminder that we need to keep balance in our life. As you know, the scales of justice, it's all about being balanced here. But in this case also, I have to say possibly something legal around you in the next couple of weeks. May not be anything nasty. It could be something as simple as a parking fine. So just be mindful of everything. Be mindful of your speed. Be mindful of anything that you can get fined for in the next couple of weeks. Now we've got Tash Ann is after an angel card, darling. So we've got here for you opportunity. Okay, so it's not a yes, it's not a no, it is an opportunity here for you. Okay, so that's what I've pulled for you. Bree Taylor is after a fortune card. So let's just wait for that to adjust. It says, don't rush into a decision. That's for Bray. Do not rush into a decision. Scott Clancy is after a blunt, please. You didn't ask me for a blunt on Sunday night, Scott. Oh, you can't make this up. Did I pull this for you last week? The same one? This is the Eight of Pentacles. Pentacles is all about material, work, education, wealth, finances. Now, when I get the Eight of Pentacles, for me, it indicates to me that we are working towards something. Now, sometimes it also indicates to me that we are in a team environment with work, but in this case, I feel like I'm slowly chipping away, working towards bigger and better things. And it's like when they say, oh, what's the saying that they have? It's, oh, Julie, help me out with the saying. I can't think. It's about just chipping away at this until you achieve. It's like nothing's going to happen in a hurry. I've gone blank here. Who had dementia around you, darling? Who had Alzheimer's or dementia? God, that's an awful feeling. Okay. Ellie Schiller is after Angel, please. Ellie, your answer is within the next few weeks. That's for Ellie Schiller. Athena's after an Angel card. So we have here for you, communicate clearly, Athena. I don't think you have a problem with that one. Sorry. Communicate clearly. Hang on, just wait for that to focus back in. See what Spirit's done to me? Yeah, communicate clearly. Where are we? So it's your mum, is it? Yeah, I just, as a medium, I can connect into people with dementia and Alzheimer's, and it's it's a really funny sensation that I get. Okay, let's just wait for these to stop moving. Michelle Hill is after a blunt. Okay. You have the Page of Pentacles. Again, when I get pages, and as you know, as I was just saying, Pentacles is about your education, wealth, property, finances, education. When I get a page, it generally indicates to me that I'm getting messages about that coming through. So I'm going to say in the next couple of weeks, you will be hearing news either around work, finances, or property. Okay, so that's for you in the next couple of weeks. Kyle, I think that's Kyle. Sorry, it's a little bit small. I can't see it. You're asking for a blunt. Kyle, I think that's Kyle. Now, Major Arcana for you, lovely. The Fool. The Fool is the start of the journey in the tarot. It's basically the world is your oyster. Okay, start looking at things through the eyes of a child. Understand that the universe has your back. So all the ideas that you're getting, just take a leap with this one and trust that the universe has your back. You're getting the ideas for a reason, but are you acting on them? So they're just saying childlike innocence with you over the next couple of weeks. Trina is after an Angel card. Okay. You've got a yes. Your answer is yes for that one. So I hope that's what you're hoping for. Nick is after an Angel card. Sorry, I didn't get your last name before it took off the screen. Your answer there is meditation brings answers. That's for you. Where else are we? Stop moving. Kim Judd is after an Angel. So we have for you. Again, your question, your answer is within the next few weeks. Hope that you understand and resonate with that one. Maz is also after an Angel. These seem to be okay, within the next few months for you. Not the next few weeks, the next few months. Who else have we got here? You're welcome, Nick. Where are we? Gigi's after a blunt, so we'll go with you, darling. So we'll go with this one here. We're Major Arcana. We've got the Empress. Now, the thing is, the interesting thing about the Empress is that she's literally pregnant here. So generally when I see this, I heads up for me that we've got the birth of something that's coming around you. So if you're not pregnant, heads up that could potentially be pregnancy around you or somebody around you, but I feel like we've got the birth of something here, and it could be something as simple as another job or another new beginnings with you. So I hope that helps you. How are we going for time? 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 5 minutes. Dawn is after a blunt card, darling, just for you. I got the Sun for you, darling. The Sun, again, major arcana. That means big things. Whenever we pull a major arcana, sit up and listen to the major arcana. I love the Sun, Dawn, because for me that's a big fat yes. Also, when I'm doing readings, if I am using the tarot when I'm doing the readings and the Sun comes out, it's all positive, 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 positive. So I'm very happy that you got that one. So I hope that resonates. Okay. Now, where are we? Jenny Louise, you're after a blunt card. Okay. We've got here for you. It's the 10 of Pentacles. Again, Pentacles is all about wealth. It's about education, finances as well. That's telling me that things are stable. So if you're going through a bit of a rough trot at the moment, understand that things are going to get better for you around in the finance department. So I hope you resonate with that. It could be new beginnings to a new home. See, it could be the birth of the new home. Okay, so these are just very snippets. I just pull a card and I just quickly interpret this, and it's up to you to put that into relation to what is going on in your life at the moment. So there is the birth of something. It's probably the house. It's not the birth of more mold, put it that way. Now, okay, Cassie, you tell me. I do not pick. Okay. Trina's a bit scared. We're going to go with a fluffy, are we? Oh, look at this. You got a really good card, Trina. Look at that one. This one says good luck, good fortune, and windfall. Okay. Go and buy the lotto ticket. Go and buy something. So a bit of luck on your side for the next couple of weeks. Gigi, you are welcome. Look, if you want to book the appointment, darling, you need to go to thepsychicpinup.com.au. And my appointment, my schedule's getting it's getting smaller and smaller with the travel that I'm about to take up as well. As many of you know, I'm off to Melbourne in a couple of weeks for the Mind, Body, Spirit Festival. If you are in Melbourne and thinking about going to that, inbox me for the details. Don't try to book online. It's a different setup and different pricing structure, and I'm doing 15-minute readings or 30-minute readings. And also with people over there in New Zealand, in Christchurch, if you're going to the Body, Mind, Spirit Expo there, I'm open for pre-bookings with that as well. So just inbox me. I probably won't be getting back to you this evening. I'm so tired. I haven't even had dinner yet. So it would be in the morning. So just keep an eye out for that in your inboxes if you do contact me. Okay. Sharon Bell is after a blunt. Let's see what I've got for you, Sharon. Okay. Oh, who's the stubborn one in your life, Sharon? Is that you? Or I feel like I'm talking about somebody else. It's not you. I feel like I need to be talking about a family member here. This is the Four of Cups. Now, Cups represents emotions here. And you see this little dude? He ain't interested. Anything that people offer, anything that the advice that they get, not interested. Won't listen. Will not listen. I feel like that this person is also missing out on opportunities as well. So you see here, we've got the opportunities all lined up. Not interested. Here's another one coming in, still not interested. So I feel like that is somebody around you. Okay, so I hope that helps you. Khadija, is that Khadija? Sorry, Thomas, blunt, please. So we've got that. Okay, you got a major arcana. We've got the world card for you, darling. Now, this literally can mean the world. It can literally mean that we do have travel on the cards here. If that's not the case, what it's telling me here is that we're about to end one cycle. We're about to open up another cycle, okay? So whatever you're going through, whatever you're doing at the moment, it's coming full circle, and we're about to enter into a whole new cycle for you. So it's good. It's all good for you. Who else have we got here? Joni Chamberlain is after a blunt. So you have, oh my God, you stand in your power, don't you, lovely? You're not a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius by any chance, are you? If not, you've got the fire in your belly, haven't you? So you know how to stand in your power to the point that sometimes people don't know how to handle you. You can be a little bit intimidating too, can't you? So I feel like you need to bring out that fire in your belly in a few situations that are coming around for you in the next couple of weeks as well. Aries. So, okay, that's what I said. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. That is you. Stand in your power. Lovely. So I hope that's helped you. All righty. You're welcome. You are all welcome. Yeah. Can't make it up. Hey, I always stay true to all the information that I get. And sometimes when I do readings with people, I can see them sitting there going, it's like I can read them. It's like they're thinking she's batshit crazy, but I'll always stay true to the information that I get. And I know a lot of the times my no's will end up being yeses at some point. With they just got to go away and process it or get more information with what I get. Trina, you are welcome. I hope that's helped you. Mim is after BLUNTC. Oh, there's at least it's not another letter in there. BLUNT. So let's get one for you. Okay, so here we've got the Ace of Wands. Now, wands are all about doing. They're also a card of creativity. Wands at the start of something here. And generally when I see this, these are ideas that are being born, creative ideas, okay? Could also mean a whole new role with work, job, okay? So it could be something else that's in the mix here as well. Okay, so that's for you in the next couple of weeks. So I hope that helps you. Okay, Grace Miller is after a blunt. Okay, darling. So again, we've got the Four of Wands for you. Again, doing card, action card. I love the Four of Wands. To me, this represents stability. This represents celebrations coming up around family. Possibly we do have a birth here, or possibly we've got a wedding or some form of celebration, even a birthday coming up that you may be invited to. So hope that helps you. All right, guys, I have gone over time again, like I always do. I'm going to call it a night. I need to go and eat. I've had a very busy day. I'm sorry. I will be back again next Tuesday at 8 p.m. Australian Eastern Daylight Savings Time. And just to let you know, 8 p.m. Sydney time if you want to look it up on wherever you are in the world. I am available for Zoom readings, phone readings, face-to-face readings at Port Kembla. And as you know, I will be in Melbourne, Mind, Body, Spirit in a couple of weeks, then over in Christchurch, New Zealand at the end of November there. But I do come back here every week. It's my way of giving back. I never ask for money. I will never ask for money when I do these live feeds here. It's my way of giving back. So just be aware of any scammers that we do get on later on. If they contact you to be your friend, or I've got messages and they're trying to get money, it's not me. I will not contact you. Okay, so thank you everybody from the bottom of my heart for putting up with me for an hour and my antics, but I will be back next week. So thank you and take care, everybody. Be good, and if you're not good, be bloody good at it. Hey, okay, so I'll see you all next week. Bye.